bow in, port side on the wall.
So this way?
Yes, at least that way I can drive into the wind. Bow that way, port side too.
We're gonna try anyway.
No try, there is only do. You can just set that on loosely. That'd be awesome. I think I can walk around. Just don't pull me too tight, please.
I'm not gonna pull.
Thank you. So which sea ray should I hit first?
You're loose here, so.
Thank you. Yeah, just letting the wind work with me a little bit here.
It only takes you so far. I had a hell of a time getting over too. Spin.
Yeah. There we go. It's going to be a ta-da moment. I can feel it coming.
Right on it. You got about 6 feet here.
Yeah. Thank you. Awesome.
Shut her down, Captain.
I never shut my boat down until I've secured it. But thank you. So again, that's our location for tonight. Tied up to the wall here. Quiet little spot. Right next to the lock. Sorry I didn't get a chance to get back out here and film any of the boats coming through, but it started raining a little bit earlier. Really windy, so the sound would have been way off. So I'm just going to take you through a quick wander here after hours. The lock has been closed now for probably a half an hour. So staff's all gone. So they shut down the lock. And remember, again, this lock is the smallest on the system. So it's very tight. And if you saw when we came through, there was only 4 boats in this lock. And we were jammed in there pretty good. We're actually almost touching the boat beside us. And yes, Ryan, if you're watching, that was your boat. But we just came back from the Dam Grill, which is straight across from here. Had a very enjoyable meal. If you're in the Port Severn area, I would highly recommend it. As you can see, it's right on the water's edge. You can, in the hours that the locks are operating, you can see the boats coming through. So it's very nice. Faces west, so you can see, or sorry, the northwest, so you can see the sun in the afternoon sky. And speaking of sun, it did poke out as soon as we got over there. Like, we zipped up the boat halfways anyways before we went over, simply because it looked like it was going to rain. It was threatening rain, but now the sky is clearing, and that is so beautiful. Anchor Girl tells me her weather app is showing sunshine and light winds for tomorrow. So again, just gonna be a quick perusal here. Yeah, I wish I had a chance to jump out here when there was a couple of bigger boats coming through. Just to show you, because this lock, the bottom of the lock, again, just for those of you following along at home, this is lock 45, so this is the end of the Trent Severn waterway, coming from lock 1, of course, on Lake Ontario at Trenton. So this would be the last lock one hits before entering to Georgian Bay. So officially on the bottom side, it is Georgian Bay. and there's this road swing bridge that crosses here. And so the larger boats, they swing that bridge just for the clearance. Of course, we don't need it. And then there's the water control dam right beside. Now the lockmaster, Cam, who's been here for a number of years, was telling me that hopefully in the next 2 to 3 years they're going to be reconstructing the dam, because it is now over 100 years old and it's pretty tough shape. This swing bridge is going to be replaced, and right now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, the construction crews are working on replacing the bridge, the fixed bridge, just a little ways down here, because it's probably 100 years old as well. Yeah, so you can see the big cat excavator down there. So again, the federal government, Parks Canada, is spending a lot of money. I think it's like $640 million or something that effect along the Port Severn waterway. So it's great to see that they're reinvesting and recommitting for another 100 years, hopefully at least, of this system to be going, because it is both a heritage canal as well as a great resource for the country. Don't know if you've had a chance to look back in my vast archive of boring boating videos, but I did a heartfelt plea to the government and everybody is listening back a few years ago when they were cutting back and actually floating the idea of closing this beautiful Port Severn waterway. And I produced an editorial that was probably too long, 15-20 minutes, and I shared some of the, it was kind of a good, bad, and the ugly, and I shared a lot of nice footage that I had, and pleading with the government. Basically, it was kind of an open editorial letter to the government saying, this is what we have. It's such a great national and international treasure. Don't shut it down. Of course, where I'm standing from this exact vantage point, it may not look like much, but as one goes through the system, if you watch my videos, you'll see that it is, well, it's something that anybody who lives locally should do. Just travel. You don't have to do the whole 240 miles on the system. Just venture out to a few locks. The communities along the way, it's beautiful. And for us, it's one heck of a lot nicer than just sitting in Lake Simcoe all summer. Life's too short. I was just telling Anchor Girl the irony of us being here at Lock 45 for tonight is that this is actually the 45th lock that we went through on this epic 2018 boat cruise so far. We still have another 3 to head to and through to get back home, but up until this point we have gone through 45 locks. We've done 45 lockages on this trip, and we are here at Lock 45. It's almost like it was meant to be. Again, folks, so happy to take you along. We've met a lot of really nice people along the way, and we've met a lot of subscribers to the channel, if not subscribers, regular viewers of my video. And it's so nice to hear people tell me how they have been inspired by what I've been sharing with you and have inspired them to travel farther. Like I was just saying, life's too short just to sit in one lake all summer long, especially if you got a beautiful boat. Let me qualify that. Not necessarily a beautiful boat, but a boat that is worthy of travel, worthy of, if nothing else, one night away from your home port and your home dock. And it was so good, it has been so good to hear people saying that because of what I've shared with y'all, it has inspired them to travel a little bit farther. So Ryan, if you're watching this, Ryan and his family came through this lock with us earlier today, and he was telling me that this week was their first venture out into Georgian Bay because of watching my videos, and apparently he watches them over and over and over again, according to his wife. And that gave him, like I said, not only the inspiration but the confidence to say, listen, it's not, these other places aren't these scary places. They are attainable, they're local, they're close by to the people in this area, as well as international viewers. A lot of my friends from the United States who watch the channel follow along. I think a lot of you have been thinking about making the trek up here. Even, you know what, even if you have a smaller boat, a trailerable boat, you can put that thing in the back of the pick-em-up truck and come up here and just put in anywhere along the system, spend a few days or week, whatever, however long time you can spare, and have some good times along here. I hope that my videos in the series up until this point have offered even more inspiration, and of course I'm going to be sharing even more after today. Unfortunately, this is towards the end of our epic 2018 voyage, and we are, sadly heading back home. But while Anchor Girl and I were over at the grill eating our dinner, we're talking about, you know, where would we go next, what we were going to do next year. So there's lots of options on the table. It all comes down to time and availability of funds, like with everybody else. But definitely we're going to do something next year. Like I said, very inspired with our voyages last year with the boat. I'm so confident and happy with how that boat performs. Of course, yes, right now today we have a small technical mechanical glitch, but that we shall too overcome. But Anchor Girl are so happy with the boat, so happy the way it performs, so happy as easy as it responds to the commands of the helm, and that is going to take us farther. Sorry that we didn't get out actually into Georgian Bay, the 30,000 Islands, so maybe that might be a trip for next year. Rideau Canal, who knows? But I want to do different and more, because I don't want to, you know, cover the same tracks over and over that we've been sharing with you over the last few years. I want to take you to new places and new experiences, and hopefully new inspirations. So from Lock 45, the end of the Port Severn waterway, and the last few days of this epic journey. Don't worry, there's still going to be a lot more videos. I haven't shared everything with you so far. There's a lot more to come. We got another 2 to 3 days on the system, so there'll be a few videos there. I got a lot of sit-back Sundays coming up, and a few other things for you as well for the off season. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm going to sign off from, you can't see it, but let me spin that around. Hopefully you can see that sky is opening up. So like I say, from this part of the Port Severn waterway and this part of our epic 2018, so glad we're doing it, boating cruise. Cheers. As always, look forward to your comments, my friends. Cheers. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any of the new videos coming out. And
don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Daily updates there, and always lively conversation on Facebook, so you don't want to miss it. And you can also follow us at boatsbeachesandbars.com, where you can find even more links to all sorts of neat things, including our online store. And you'll find all the links to everything mentioned up here, down there in the description, so you'll have no excuse not to follow along. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.